Fans sues NFL over Shedeur Sanders draft position plans to collude humble.
Led you to file the
Co-
lawsuit
co-
against.
Bro, I can't read. Claims league one more time. Claims league colluded to humble the QB. Gracious.
The NFL concerning. All right, well, let's start with what led you to file the lawsuit against the NFL
So he
concerning
filed a lawsuit.
Sanders' draft slide.
Um, numerous
See, I expected it to
reasons.
be like a young. This is a grown ass. That should be some young dude.
I can recall during the draft, the helplessness that I felt, that I experienced, the personal. I felt victimized. I felt traumatized. I felt. Um, I mean, I was listening to a lot of the dog whistles. That if
He's
you lived
making
the
it up
life
as he goes,
experience,
bro. You could tell.
you heard certain
He
overtures
trying not to
coming
laugh
from
too, bro. You know he just bullshitting, bro.
you heard certain overtures coming from the pundits and the people that was reporting on the draft. For an example, um, they felt like Shedeur had to be humbled, and I'm like, looking at it from my perspective as a fan, I'm like, what gives you the power that you feel that a individual need to be humbled?
Mm.
And that was like a dog whistle to me, like um, a slave master subject type relationship,
Bro, he's just making it up as he
and
goes,
that's
bro.
what a racial overture came from. Um, it it angered
Spit
me.
it out.
It caused some anxiety, and 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 to see someone being in a position where they're helpless, because he's striving to be in an organization, to participate in a, new career, and they control it. And it's not like that he can fight back and still chase his
I'm
dream.
missing the count. Nah, this dude, excuse me, he sued the NFL for Shedeur Sanders falling in the
So
draft.
it was like, I mean,
And he could tell he's making it up as he goes, bro.
this angered me to the point to where I was triggered, and I was like, you know, file a lawsuit.
What do you want people to know?
If he's suing because he got angry that Shedeur Sanders drafted, I'm about to sue that Travis didn't Hunt didn't go to the Patriots. If that's the case, I'm about to sue too. Pete, I'm angry too. Yeah, get him out of here. Bruh, I literally have video proof. I got angry and stressed out over the Patriots not being able to draft Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, wide receiver.
Am I able to sue? I'm about to sue. I'm about to say, yes, I didn't get drafted. But I was supposed to get drafted first round too, bro. But Pete, bro, I'm about to sue because Jaguars, they traded up just to get a single player. They're glorifying and gratifying him. That hurt my soul. And that also led to the Patriots not being able to draft Travis Hunter. That also hurt my soul. That made me angry. I threw my headset. I could have broken it. I could have broke my monitor. I could have broke anything on my desk right here. My phone fell. I could have broke my phone. I'm suing. I'm about to get a bag. Where the bro? Anyways, bro, back to the video, man.
As far as what's
Now
at
I'm
the
getting drafted first round
heart of the
next
lawsuit.
draft though, next year. Trust.
Um,
First round pick.
that even though the organization is as powerful as the NFL, you as a consumer has a right that everything should be on the up and up.
He has not said a single sentence like smoothly. He's been like pausing every two words. He's making it up as he
And
goes.
if it's not We have,
He don't even want to put his name. It's John Doe,
we
but
have
he's
an,
just bullshitting.
you know what I'm saying, a course that we can pursue through the court system. Um, this theory or this legal theory, I don't think has been tested before. Um, so I'm 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 hopeful that the court will allow it to proceed because this theory of
Bro, it's
holding
dead.
them accountable based on us
It ain't been 2 seconds, game. My fault. But nice getting countersued. I wouldn't be surprised,
pursuing
bro.
their product
I wouldn't
and
be
what they put on the
surprised,
field
bro.
um, has never
Honestly,
even
NFL probably not even gonna worry about him. To be honest with you,
been tried before. I know I'm 55 years old and I witnessed
grown ass man.
plenty of careers being ended early with the same type of collusion. To give some examples, Colin Kaepernick, um, um, Chad Ochocinco, Randy Moss,
Ocho.
um, Terrell Owens. These are some of the greats that have went through this league and their careers were ended
Talk
early
about me.
because owners
I'm getting countersued. Man, let's read the chat. Yo, can I get time to look over, bro? Dang.
per se
Man, ain't
decided
nobody getting countersued, bruh. If anything, he is. Not me.
that they were not the
Not
type of
me.
players that they wanted in their league. Not based off
I'm getting a bad slam for a milli too. A milli. Yes, you. Not
anything
me.
that they done
No, not me, my
publicly
brother.
or on the
Not
field
me.
or off the field or their careers. I mean, they produced, but because owners decided that they didn't want them in the league no more, these gentlemen was ushered out of the league.
You're getting sued
And
for a
I mean,
milli.
these are some of
Okay, I'm about to
the
get a
greats that we
milli.
looked up to, and no one has ever had the power
Matter of
to
fact, 2
challenge that.
milli. Risk of this getting broken. Risk of my monitor. Risk of my camera. Risk of my microphone. Risk of my phone. My mental health. Matter of fact, 3 milli.
And I feel like
What
with
is oh
Shedeur,
heads
I
up, bro? I
mean,
really
this
couldn't
guy,
tell you. I
it was
really
like,
couldn't
I
tell you.
mean, I just couldn't take it. I just couldn't sit back and just allow it to happen. I was just like, I had the knowledge, and I was like, well, let's apply it.
Do you believe the NFL and its teams conspired to influence the draft outcome?
That's
Yes,
all that's
yes. I
happening.
mean, it's very obvious. And not only is it obvious to
I
me,
wouldn't be
Boomer
surprised, bro.
Esiason
I
himself
really wouldn't
said
be
that
surprised.
he had inside information that Shedeur had to be taught a lesson.
He's just
So that's
yapping
where the collusion would come
as
in.
he
If they colluded
goes.
to take him, he said that several
He's
GMs
look. You
have
see how his
taken
eyes
Shedeur
moving
come in.
up?
If they
He's
colluded to
thinking
take,
about what to
he
say.
said that several GMs have taken Shedeur off the draft board. Why did they take him off the draft board? He hasn't done anything publicly. He hasn't been in any trouble. He hasn't committed any crimes, and he's the only thing he did was produce. So why is he taken off the draft board? That's the question that I hope that we can get to through discovery.
What do you hope to achieve through the lawsuit?
Truth.
The
I
truth.
want the truth to be exposed. I want whoever did whatever they did to this young man, I hope that we can expose it. I hope that we can get to the discovery phase so that we can find out who said what, who did what, so that we can have all the teams draft grades so we can be on the up and up. We want to go through their drafting process. We want to know what his grades was. We want to know what the interviews was. We want to know what the notes from these whoever interviewed him, whoever graded him, their notes, everything. We want all of that. We want all of that to be exposed. See, they're holding that. They're gatekeepers. They're holding it to their chest right now because they can. But if this lawsuit is able to proceed forward, we will have access to that information. I will have access to that information. I will ask through interrogatories. I will ask through discovery requests, uh, motions to produce. I'm going to ask for all of that.
What is you
Have
talking
you?
about, bro?
I
I
know you've
mean,
seen
does he have a point? I mean, nah.
blackouts in the past against the NFL. Will this impact you watching NFL games at all, or are you still
He's
going to
about to say
remain a
yes.
fan? Where are you standing right now when it comes to being an NFL fan?
Um, I'm a diehard Raiders fan. I would love to see him go to the Raiders. It hurt my heart that Tom Brady didn't pull the trigger. But I've been to Vegas. Me and my brothers, we tried to. Uh, Fortunately, I have a younger brother. He's a Raiders
Raiders K.
fan as well, so we can get up to Vegas quite often. You know what I'm saying? A few games. We try to do a brothers trip. Um, to my oldest brother. He's a Tennessee fan, a Titans fan. So at least once a year we try to get together and get to a game and then just enjoy the game and enjoy each other's company. Um,
This is not what he asked you, bro. He's asked, are you still, excuse me, are you still gonna be an
I
NFL fan or not,
don't
bro?
foresee this having an impact on our ability to enjoy the league, but you know what I'm saying, we just want some transparency.
What message do you want to send to other football fans and the public through this lawsuit? And are you inviting other NFL fans to join you in this lawsuit?
Um, I'm inviting everyone to help support in this endeavor. I'm gonna start a um a uh, a give and go account so that hopefully we can get
Give and go
a
account.
proper legal team in place to pursue this endeavor.
GoFundMe?
Uh, as far as like a class action type,
Tell us
I
a
don't
give and go
know
account. We never heard of that.
if we would have the funds to even file a class action
Unless you
in
meant
district court.
GoFundMe.
Um, but I do want everybody to know that you know we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to find out what happened, who said what, and who did what. If there was um, some collusion involved, I hope that we can get to the discovery phase so we can find out who did what. Um, as far as the racial overtone of it, um, it's going to be hard to prove that it was discrimination. But there's another untried legal theory that I'm planning on applying to this that I think that would properly apply. Um, I need to get to my notes sections. Excuse me.
Yeah, but I don't know what he talking
There's
about,
a
bro.
legal theory out there called
Straight
the
yap.
principle of disparate impact, and it applies to racial discrimination cases where it's difficult for you to prove that racial discrimination occurred. You can use that theory as to
Why
the
does he talk like
impact
this? Gonna
of
be
their
upset,
actions,
bro.
to what I'm saying, get to the achieved means. So I think that what I'm saying, it's going to be an uphill battle, but what I'm saying, one that I believe that's going to be achievable.
I don't think it is, gang.
What kind of
Maybe I'm just
response are
hating.
you
I think I'm just
expecting from
hating.
the
Let
NFL?
me
Are you
stop hating.
anticipating anything at all?
It's going to be the same boilerplate response that they give in every lawsuit. It's going to be the same response. Oh, it's frivolous. It's this. It's not going anywhere. It's this. You know, and to to some extent, they may be correct because you know these local judges, they tend to favor in you know on the side of money. So, but that's one great thing about it is you know there is an appellate system. So we can appeal it and keep on appealing it until we get the what I'm saying, the desired what I'm saying, outcome that we're looking for.
For sure.
If you could say something to Sanders today, what would it be about, especially about this lawsuit?
Um, I would just say that you know just just keep faith in God. God
Word.
always works in mysterious ways.
Word is bond.
Although I know that you probably want to throw these punches yourself and you're
Let
not in a
God handle
position
it.
to, don't worry about it. God got you.
Word. Alright, so whoa, get this off my screen. So like, I mean, I guess, I guess the second explanation he had talking about he wanted to find out the racism He wanted to find out the racism. He wanted to find out like my fault. He wanted to find out like racism. He wanted to find out like why, what was said, what was heard, whatever. I guess I could understand that. But in the beginning, he was talking about some oh, him falling hurt my mental. It put me in distress. Like,
Is this nigga serious?
come on, gang. You say he's 50 something. Come on, gang. I mean, I can't talk. I was throwing my headset over Travis getting drafted. I can't talk.
Travis Hunter, wide receiver.
I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
This Travis ain't outside of them. I'm on football now. These niggas never going. I heard she is loving her, and you still loving her. These niggas not real, but you know.